So I mentioned in the Dolphin plus Chameleon video that I was going to do a sequel later in the week, and here we are. Of course, there is another sniping option you can go for with the Gharial, and that is the toy gun. And unsurprisingly, crocodile is just a little bit better than dolphin, so hopefully this one shouldn't prove quite as big an issue as the last one was. So we get the Gharial here on turn 5. And actually, Chibi did mention in the comments, why didn't I use a toy gun in the last one? Well, this is the reason. I wanted to get 2 videos out of this. Chameleon has been sitting on the sidelines for long enough, I think. So we've got the level 2 baboon as well, which is going to be very nice with bringing in the crocodile and immediately giving it a load of health. We do get the Chameleon here as well. So because we want flying squirrel tier 3, then Chameleon tier 4, crocodile tier 5, it's just absolutely perfectly set up for baboon. And I got the level 2 from pilling the spider. So yeah, we're just going to stat up what we have. And I mean, it's going to follow a very similar pattern to the dolphin video. We really need the flying squirrel, and I'll show some clips later on showing what happens without it. And here, yeah, we're just going to bring in the betta fish so we can pill it onto the Chameleon for some extra stats. Obviously, if you're scaling flying squirrel with baboon, you can't take betta fish on that turn, otherwise the baboon risks buffing it. And I think here I'm going to save both the... Okay, we're going to take the... yeah, we'll go for the blobfish first. We can't take the turtle because the Chameleon might not get buffed. With the double toy gun, we should be okay, and plus the game is going to match us with this 4 squad. They do have Eagle, but on turn 7, Eagle spits out a tier 5, not a tier 6. Although I guess, to be honest, Wolf would still be quite nasty in that situation. Freeze Alpaca, definitely very helpful if we're trying to level stuff up quickly. And much like the Dolphin plus Chameleon, we need as many levels as possible to try and wipe as much of the opposing team as we can before they get the chance to fight back. And I think here I decide to freeze the betta fish as well so that I can use the alpaca to get the level 2. Although that would mean giving up on the baboon scaling the crocodile. We are going to lose to muskox plus jellyfish. This is a phenomenon that, I mean, it just didn't used to happen. People used to just pick one carry unit and stick with it. But these days you see muskox plus jelly, muskox plus camel leech, leech camel plus jelly. Everyone wants that extra level of protection, I think. So we take the level up. I was looking for, I think, Tiger, Wolverine there, the same stuff really. And this player, although they have the shark at the back with the lemon to protect it, it still gets killed off. Doesn't matter though, because they're going shark plus jellyfish, double carry, the new standard, I think. And I think here I can level the stoat and then sell it straight away and hopefully get crocodile, which, surprise, surprise, we do. 1/1 crocodile, it's still going to do an awful lot of damage despite having no stats whatsoever. And then we can also take the blob since we have a pill frozen, or I can just take another crocodile. I think probably here I should have waited. Maybe I'm on 2 hearts, so I'm a little bit worried, but I could have just waited 1 turn there and then used the alpaca to get the crocodile up another level. I think we would have still won this battle. I don't know, maybe not. But we end up getting another crocodile in the shop regardless. So we're going to get the level 3 with the alpaca. And we don't get any of the tier 6s that we're interested in. Maybe I could have frozen anglerfish here because, things like Tiger and Wolverine are very common late game. So, okay, I'm freezing Gharial. Maybe I was considering trying to use alpaca to get Gharial to level 3 quickly. But we're just going to go for the crow instead. Another relatively low statted team. And they are going to get an awful lot of gold next turn. Although I guess, it's asynchronous, so that team is from the past. So look back in time. Okay, we do get the Wolverine here. And I'm just gonna, yeah, we get the buff from the alpaca and we'll sell it and just take Nyala for, once you've got the 4 pets that you need, the alpaca becomes useless. A smallest slug team, which is pretty fun to see. And yeah, we end up deleting most of their squad. And we are going to get level 2 Wolverine as well. And then Puma on the level up is perfect because that's going to give us some extra shots, and it also gives us something else to find levels of. And there we go, level 2 Puma. So you can see though just how vital Flying Squirrel is to this. You're saving gold, you're not having to rebuy Gariel over and over, you're not having to spend gold on Waffle either. Another pretty sizable delete there. We do get the Tiger. Now here is where you can be a little bit cute and sell the Flying Squirrel and throw the Tiger in, but I think after numerous fails I decided just to leave the Flying Squirrel in here because the toy gun only had 1 turn left, and it's a vulture, it's another tiger whale team actually. I feel like I had one of those in the video yesterday. They're so unusual to see, and it's a very comfortable win in the end. So, but ultimately I really wanted to have one where I sold the Flying Squirrel and only had sniping pets on the team. Again, here you can see we've got the Mosasaurus, but we completely delete their backline, and of course, like every summon team, they have Stork, they get Eagle, they get Turkey, and we end up losing. So, I mean, that was a very, very common theme that we would delete probably 4 pets from the back of their team and then still lose. So here's another level 3 Stork. We delete it as well, and the Turkey, but they get level 3 Wolf, and what they're going to get from the Stork, it's actually not going to matter because the Wolf is going to spawn the pigs and we're going to lose as a result. Playing with the 1-up Stork is like having 7 pets on your starting squad instead of just 5. And then this one is pretty funny where we kill the entire backline. They fire back, kill 4 of our units, but their survivor has an Ellen and ours doesn't. So we end up losing to a snipe team as well. And lastly, we've got a bit of an extended clip here. So this is a game that went super late. 3 hearts, turn 18, 6 trophies. And we're doing quite well on levels. It would be nice to have a level 3 Chameleon. And probably by turn 18 or 19 you would be expecting to have level 3 Crocodile, but I think maybe I got the Crocodile late. And I was just using the Tiger behind the Chameleon previously. So we delete the entire opposing team. And still it's only a 1 HP win because they deleted most of ours as well. And we need to keep the Flying Squirrel on board to refresh the toy gun next turn. And I'm just rolling for chocolate now. Don't get it. So we're just going to buy the stew. Not really a great value on turn 19. It's another draw type team. I guess the teams that are all snipes aren't really hoping for draws, but this team probably is. And we are actually going to have enough stats on the Flying Squirrel. So, I mean, if I'd sold the Flying Squirrel and brought in the Wolverine, I think we would have drawn that one. So we do get the level 3 Chameleon. Tiger's no good, we're already maxed out. And we just buy the pizza. So the Squirrel has refreshed the gun now, so we've got 2 turns. And I think at this point I'm just assuming I'm going to win the next 2 turns. Unfortunately, we face this mostly scaling team, so all the shots get dumped into the monkey and the duckling at the back, and we don't even kill the duckling. So at this point I now make a terrible mistake. I think maybe I was either assuming I was on 9 wins already, or I didn't notice that the toy gun had gone down to 1 turn. So this is something that you can do if you've got 2 turns left on the toy gun, and you don't necessarily need the Flying Squirrel as long as you win the next 2 battles. But of course, in the 20s, you're way more likely to get matched with these hedgehog teams. Actually, it doesn't matter what I faced here at all. I'm going to lose the toy gun for the final battle regardless. So it's a draw. And now the toy gun disappears and I realize it's a complete catastrophe. I've just spent 9 gold on this level 2 Wolverine and I have to sell it and look for a Gharial. Now I could have looked for other toy pets, but the whole point of the video was to have the crocodile plus toy gun, and so we're just going to roll down looking for the Gharial. There were some other toy pets in the pack, so I think there is Mongoose. I'm not sure if Stingray was in there or not, but we don't find it, so we just have to throw a level 1 Wolverine in. So all we did this turn was replace a level 2 Wolverine with a level 1 and somehow hope to win, which we're not going to do against the default team in customs. And although there's a crocodile there, I really just want the Gharial, and I feel like the run is running on fumes at this point. And yeah, we're just going to roll down. We're not going to find anything. I check the anglerfish in desperation twice. It's not going to help. And I think here, do I just buy the flea? I can't remember what I do. Maybe I'm just going to take the baboon to buff the puma. But it's GG's. I mean, I think realistically we were never going to beat this multi 50-50 team with the level 3 Nyala as well. But yeah, what a terrible misplay. So if you're relying on Flying Squirrel, make sure you don't sell it until you're absolutely certain you're going to win.